hard point. Capture and hold the target area. Target area located. Secure the hard point.
I'm gonna go ahead and unmute myself, because I'm not sure if he's done talking yet or not. Pretty much I was waiting on my dad to get off the phone, because whenever he talks on the phone, he talks like whoever he's talking to is across the room from him. And I mean, I'd probably do that sometimes, because you're just trying to make sure they hear you because of mic quality and everything. But yeah, I was waiting on him to get off the phone, but I'm not sure if he got off it or not. I just didn't want to have it muted for too much long. So yeah, welcome to the Stream X Evolution. We're just going to be playing some Call of Duty today. Nothing familiar in particular, just want to, maybe some Warzone too. I'll have to wait and see what I feel like, put it down the stream, however long it ends up being. I don't know. I was actually want to try and stream it yesterday, but I didn't have time to. I was not able to yesterday. But today I'm able to. I'm not sure for how long, but I'm able to. It's kind of the one problem with like. So this thing's not bad, but it like the bolt takes so long to like. Jesus Christ. Yeah, also I'm not really. I'm just trying to get the battle pass leveled up too. It's fucking ass though. There's a double XP this weekend. I was hoping there would be. Well, I probably built that thing wrong. I thought I'm one-shot evil. I think that thing is supposed to be broken. It's not broken for me though so far. I think these 2 shots to kill people. Jesus, I need to put a different sniper in this class. I'm not a big fan of the one that's on it. I could try the other one, the silliest. So that's a third one, so I don't know if it makes the same difference or not. It does zoom. Oh, it's one of these like IR ones. I don't like these. And that guy's not even got something on that I can't see him with it. So they got fucking default. That's nice. I want to do this real fast. Oh, they got it already. This also should down this county UAV over the hill. It's I made a switch to this class. I don't really like using the class I just made on this map. And then this lobby too. Also, what is happening? Why can't I get up there? The man's blocking the stairs or the ladder there. So I'm already getting some lag too. Like that's expected though. This is like I always lag more too whenever I'm streaming. I guess it has to do with the internet not being able to handle it, I guess. I finally got it for a little bit at least. So I come right out and get it though. Never mind, I already moved. Also, I got some by B yesterday, so my left thumb hurts. So I might, like, if there's ever a point like where I have a really easy play, then like, and I fuck it up somehow, like for some reason, I already know where it's at. That's probably why. Because it still hurts a little bit from where I got stung yesterday.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Also, I would have game chat on, but I freaking like contemplated having it on, but then I was like, well, thing is, with a video, you can have game chat on, because that way you can, like, if anything bad or like is taken, is like in it, like they say the N-word or something like that, you can at least edit that out. But with the stream though, I can't edit that out. So all it takes is for just some one guy to say that word, and the whole string is fucked and taken down or some shit.
Enemy UAV active.
That's just what I'm kind of thinking.
Suppression
at least I'm assuming. I'm not sure if that's the thing you can get taken down for or not. But there's a thing though. I had a whole Mega Man string get taken down from my 2018. I'm not gonna risk any kind of thing. I'm not gonna risk any like bad language whatsoever that's like could be considered hate speech or something like that, because they They gave me like a no tolerance thing. Either. Like they didn't even like give me a warning. They just took my freaking stream down, and I was like, you guys are assholes. They just removed the entire thing. It's like that's pretty bad. You don't want a video to be straight up removed. Like it's different if it gets like demonetized or something, but or age restricted. I don't give a shit about that. But they took it down. I was like, what was said? It was so bad in that I just still don't even know what it was. This is. Like, I don't think the me from 2018 would have said something so messed up that it would have warranted the stream and take it down, but I'm still salty about that, too. I like how I brought that up, like, every other stream, or video, just every time, like, man, so peeved about that. Half a daily motion. Bro. That's what I haven't heard in a long time. I mean, honestly, if YouTube ever like, if my channel ever gets like fucked, I'm done probably. I've like built like even though like I don't have much of a following, I've built like all these videos up and all this content up. I was just essentially done there. I built all this up since like 2013. If it ever gets all deleted one day, then I'm just like, okay, that's it. No more videos. I don't know how I killed that guy. Like I'm not like someone like Markiplier where like, you know, he's super huge and like I watched him for about as long as I've had this channel, a little longer. Actually has been a little longer. I started watching him like in like February of that 2013. Like I would hate if he like. I mean, of course I watched his like Power Wash Pals video with MatPat. I haven't finished it yet, but it's been one of those videos that's been sitting in my watch later playlist that came out last year. Somewhat close to around this time. It was like in December or September. Damn it. He talked about how like he wouldn't care that much if YouTube like just ever like got deleted one day because like I don't know it becomes some like big creative mosh pit. And like that's kind of interesting, but I don't know. I feel like you're missing a lot of like history there with YouTubers to ever just die one day. And also like Mark, I feel like too, like he didn't actually really care much of his content. Like all the content that he's made like disappeared. I was like, that's kind of upsetting. I really like Mark. Like I don't know, like I watch his old ass videos to this day. Literally right now, I'm like watching him play like his old Thunder videos, like his really old Thunder videos. Right now, and I'm also like watching him play like a game called Afraid of Monsters, which is like kind of like the top-tier type game, which is another old ass game he played, and I watched all of like a few years ago. Like I don't know, I'd hate to see all that go away, but he's like he don't give a shit. Like okay, I mean the creator doesn't always care. I mean like isn't always like as enthusiastic about their content as you know the viewers may be. I guess Mark definitely seems like he's more like interested in like making like more big art projects than he is like YouTube content nowadays. Like that's what he's mainly interested in. But one thing though about Mark, I'm glad even though he is, his interest has kind of shifted, and he does make good videos still too though. Like it's not like but like he hasn't stopped making videos though, like gaming videos. Like that's kind of where I got like PewDiePie lost me. I used to watch a lot of PewDiePie back when he was big, back in 2013, 2012. But he kind of went like the way of like the edge. He just pretty much just quit playing games entirely on the channel. I mean, he played some games, but not near as much as he used to. And a lot of the videos he comes up with now, I just don't give a shit about. So at least Markiplier never abandoned his like craft, right? Like he didn't grow a huge following off of a foundation and just abandoned the you know abandoned that like abandoned the gaming. You know, I don't know, just that's one thing that rubbed me the wrong way about PewDiePie. And I guess you could say the same thing about Jacksepticeye too. Like Jacksepticeye's got a whole lot of shit going on now, and I don't really watch him much. He never was. I don't know. Something about like he just never was my favorite. Like. Not my cup of tea, exactly. I've always been more of a Markiplier guy. Uh, but he's also kind of so does the gaming and stuff. So it's like, you know, some of the creators don't like
Enemy counter
go quit. They
UAV
just
active.
do. Is it gonna come around this corner? Sure. It's just son of a bitch. Like, well, I would have killed it if it didn't fucking kill me immediately. So where did they go? I don't know where it went to. Where's this freaking county UAV at? No one shoots it down. Out of the 10 people on my team, not a soul has shot that thing down this whole time. Also, I got platinum just now. I didn't even mean to do that.
We're getting hit hard.
Another VTOL. I want to see this.
Requesting close air. Target mark.
So he called it in and then watched me go through the door and shot me. In the next decade, really. What makes you think that?
Inside the perimeter.
Yeah, I knew the VTOL would kill me.
Confirming next hard point.
Dude, the thing always aims for whoever shoots at it. It's ridiculous. Ouch.
Hard point relocated. Secure the target area. Counter UAV.
Enemy in the war zone.
I love using rocket launchers and stuff. It's so fun. People don't expect it.
Counter UAV is on station.
But they ain't totally good. Should not run through that middle area. It's like literally suicide. I don't know how he didn't kill me. Man went brain dead.
Deploy. Friendly found.
But that
Counter
idiot
UAV
too.
ready for tasking. Friendly camera.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that just now. Hope I don't die. I killed myself with it too. Okay. Hey, that's fine. I don't care. I'm trying to get a streak going, but the game's over anyway. With the constant unnecessary change. I mean, it's true. I don't think YouTube. Here, you say that. Well, I don't think YouTube will ever just randomly go away one day. I mean, it could, I guess, but I don't think it will. Or like, I can see people moving over to other platforms because of the dumb changes they're making. But I think as long as it stays fundamentally the same, I don't think it'll ever truly die. That's just what I think. Also, I was the only one who played the hard point. Only one other guy cared about it this game. But I don't know, like, I'm definitely upset with some of the changes. I mean, but as long as like they don't just start like wiping videos off the platform that I really like, I'm gonna have to get me. I've been thinking of doing this, like buying a big hard drive or a SSD, or maybe even further than that, buy like an M.2. Is that what they call that? The one above the SSD. Just buy like some big storage and like put a whole bunch of YouTube videos that I love on it, and just so like in case YouTube ever goes down, I at least have those some like backed up somewhere. My favorite videos. And there's a lot of videos. I would probably have to back up like entire YouTube channels of content. Like probably for at least for 2 channels. Like Markiplier, I want to back up a lot of his stuff. I want to back up like pretty much all of Oni Plays. I'd want to back up. That's pretty much it for like big the channels I want to back up. Like pretty much all like most of their content. But for like I don't know, there's just some like there's definitely some videos that I would love to like just download and stuff. But even my own videos, I download my own videos probably. Because like thing is, there's a lot of history on my channel. From like literally my channel dates back to middle school. Like I can watch myself back in middle school, and like if you ever wanted to see like you have a vision of how your childhood was, like in your memory, right? But not many people can just go back and just watch themselves in their childhood, like in middle school. Like you just can go back and see that. That's one of the reasons why I love having this channel. Like, and glad I did it. Like, I don't regret any of it. Like, even if I haven't ever really picked up or like lifted off with the content or anything like that. It's kind of like it's like a time machine. Like you can just go back and see yourself like years ago. But But yeah, I mean, backup plan. I see what you did there. But yeah, that's one thing I want to do one day. Hopefully, I'm not too late though. Whenever I do finally do it, uh, I would need a good PC also. I wouldn't be able to. So I want to put it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of this variant. I don't like the scope on it. If I can get rid of the scope, yes, drop the scope. That's all. That's all I don't want. Don't have that scope on there. I'm good.
I got you.
We've lost the lead.
What the hell's going on? Oh, that's a bad guy. I didn't even notice that's who that was there. I felt so dumb. This is gonna be a bad map for Forge MV10. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind this map, but over time I've noticed it's like one of my most hated. Like I don't hate it. I don't hate any map in this game. It's just I have a distaste for some maps. I can't get him anymore. He went to the spawn point. That wasn't a kill, I guess. Other county review. That works. Oh man. Jesus fuck. See, I don't. Man, this map, man. It's also the spawn point. Like this spawn point does not need to exist. Okay, I don't think so. I don't know what just happened. What a lag spike. Is no one getting it or someone getting? Oh my fuck. See, everyone's. I haven't been sniping in a hot minute, so I want to get used to sniping again. Alright. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's man's I don't know. It's been around for a long time now, but I mean, I don't know. Just there's definitely some interesting things that could happen if it was to just end up going away one day. But also, like, would not want to see that though, because I do love, truly, underneath all the bullshit, I do love YouTube. So I don't want to see it go away. Fucking turtle, mother. These people. If you were just not turtle, man, it'd be so much funner. I would respect you for telling me more, but I just don't. I see that turtle on your back. I see that you're a turtle. How is it not a kill? Man, they're like lined up right there. We're all just so back here. Like we just don't. We have to try and break out of this spawn point because they got us just pushed back in the corner here. So I can't pet him before. We can't get out this way because they're just gonna keep bottlenecking us right there. I can't see shit, bro. God damn it! There's a turtle again. And turtle's always gonna hard to hit too. I can't hit nothing with this. Bro! I literally... There we go. This is a variant too. I just changed the scope on. That's all I did, but... Nail that son of a bitch. I love Graves' voice lines. This is one of the best operations in the game, in my opinion. Oh, you motherfucker. Gotcha. Now I'm getting the shots in. It's just it's such a spawn point kill. We want the other spawn point. This one's garbage by comparison. He got close to getting out just now. He stopped me though. Shit. stupid fucking the boys character skin. Also, another thing I want to talk about in this stream was like Modern Warfare 3, because like it's coming out like in November this year, right? It's kind of funny seeing like the turnaround for the game, because when people first were like hearing leaks about it, everyone was like pissed, like, oh, it's gonna be the same game again. Oh, it's gonna, you know, they'll just cash grab, you know. It's a DLC for this game, but its own game. But I don't know, I'm already seeing people like turning around on it. Like they're like, "Ooh, but gotta get ready for Modern Warfare 3. Oh, the bundles are carrying over." Like and like a lot of like some changes people over the morning, like slot canceling and like reload canceling are coming back. Like things they could have put in this game and they didn't do it. Because then it feels so weird, like even though like the games are gonna feel probably fundamentally the same when they come out. That was awesome. Wasn't the best shot ever or anything, but it just, I don't know. I was fully expected to miss that shot. That was pretty sick too. Come out, you little bastard. Damn it. Like I'm definitely like. Here's the thing. I was never like of course I was in like kind of the mentality that like Call of Duty kind of, you know, fucking us here with like, because like they're just what was originally expected to be it's a 2-year game is now 2 different games now, right? And that kind of sucks. But at the same time, I'm like, I never was like super against the idea. Like I don't know, like I was never one of those people that was just super like, oh, Call of Duty is just so like, I was planning on buying whatever it was that came out, no matter what it was, whether it was DLC or new games and all that. I'm a simp for Call of Duty, bro. I literally, like, I don't know, it's one of those games where you can only get Call of Duty. You only get it while, like it's the only, no other game gives you what Call of Duty gives me. Like, there's no other game that feels like this game. Or has like progression like this game, or like you know, the gameplay in general. So I was always planning on buying whatever it was, but it seems like some people had to wait though. Like okay, let's hear what the game's about first before I decide I want to buy it and everything. I was like, I'm probably gonna get it, whether it's Vanguard 2 or anything like that. It's like, I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of weird like I get some kind of like weird like satisfaction from like, you bastards. But not satisfaction, but like, I don't know, there's something kind of funny about playing like the games that like are more like underrated or more hated, because like Ghost is a hated Call of Duty. I love Ghost. Vanguard is a hated Call of Duty. I don't love Vanguard, but I did enjoy it to a degree. Like I didn't absolutely hate it like some people did. Like, and Cold War got a big bad rap too. People hated Cold War back when it was out, and I legit love Cold War. Me and my friend Deez, bro, we love Cold War. And I want to go back to it one day and play it again, because it is a really unique game. It'd be fun to go back and play it too for Treyarch's next game in 2024, because that was the last game was Cold War. Also, let me read your comment here real fast. I'm a new COD fan. Oh yeah, man, that's always good too. I mean, I feel like the new fans probably take this kind of shit the least like amount of like you probably just don't care. Like, and you just buy the game and you enjoy it. Like, I think that's the best kind of fan to be. Like, I don't know. Like, people get so caught up in like, oh, you know, SBMM and stuff. And I hate SBM too. I wish it was in the game. We don't need to buy part now. I wish it wasn't in the game. But you know, it's gonna be in the game. It's gonna continue being in the games. I've just kind of accepted that. And I kind of, you know, I hate it. I don't want it to be in the game. Also, I just realized I don't have this thing gold yet. That's a cool camo. And like, you know, a lot of the time, like, even though I'm kind of been in the COD community for like a lot of years now, I wouldn't even say I was in the community. I've just been playing the game for a lot of years. I've heard things from the community. Like, I follow YouTubers that are, you know, that are within like the community, and they know things, and of course I just hear about them. But I don't know. I think it is. There's something special though about like about just like not caring, right? Like just being one of those people who just like I don't give a shit. I'm playing the game. And people also just see that like how can you just play the game and enjoy it? And I'm like I just do, bro. Like yeah, I get frustrated with shit a lot of times, like other people do. But I just keep playing. 'Cause, I mean, I don't know. I paid for it. I wouldn't play it if I hated it. That's kind of my other thing. Like I wouldn't play the game if I hated the game. Some people will play a game like even if they hate the game. I'm like no, probably shouldn't do that. So he just got destroyed right there.
Securing objective Alpha. Enemy is securing Bravo. Alpha secure. Enemy is taking Bravo. The enemy took Bravo.
On your six, partner.
That's pretty sweet.
Secure Bravo.
Throw it
Oh,
flag.
that hit. I first forget that flag actually is a thing in the world, and it's not like a thing. I think I might have probably stole this now.
Loading.
Friendly UAV on station.
Trophy system out.
Moving.
I really got it right here.
Online.
Oh, that was a kill. People get so upset sometimes that you show someone makes the game's fun. Yeah, I mean that's true too. I mean, I think people. I don't know. That's a big problem with a lot of things right now. Just no one ever tries to find the good in anything. It's always just like this game's like all the bad. There's a whole lot of bad.
Objective
There's a
secure.
double kill.
Hostile UAV in the
I ain't going in there. You think I'm going in there? You're crazy. Did he? Was that him actually? Yeah, it was him that got me. He went around and got me with a sniper. I respect that.
UAV is orbiting the area.
Flash out.
We are losing Bravo.
I'm with you.
Ran away, I think. You didn't see that guy laying there.
Shit. We have lost Bravo. Securing Charlie.
Let's just get Sea over here.
Securing Alpha.
Shit, I'm getting lit up.
These are pretty fun to use. I'm not gonna lie. These like double magnums. I don't think I built them right. 'Cause I think they should be able to one-shot people, but I don't know. They're still pretty good with the way I built them. So we have no points right now. This is not the way we like it.
New man.
Control Alpha.
Trophy systems up.
Shit. They are, yeah. I agree.
Charlie.
That's one of those things that's especially better about newer COD games, the ragdolls, because a lot of older games, they have like set animations when they die. Like, that's an animation, right? But they at least do ragdoll a little bit. In older COD games, they didn't ragdoll. They just had animation, they fell over.
Target marked.
But it wasn't bad either. Like, you don't need the ragdoll. It's just a fun thing they added in
Bravo secure.
these later games. Like, just make it so the bars just fly around.
Securing objective
Make sure some
Charlie.
goofy kills.
Our UAV is
So, you
orbiting the
motherfuckers.
area. Objective
You
Bravo
get off of there, you.
Drop that
Friendly
son of a bitch.
UAV online. Securing
How was that not a kill? Fucking lag, man. Man was like literally like on my screen when I threw the knife, and it just didn't matter. He was just already gone
Got your back.
because of the not SPMM, but actually on you can hardly blame it on SPMM. Because
enemy is taking Alpha.
literally like that's another problem with SPMM is that like they
Securing Alpha. The enemy controls
it causes you to get into games that are more match made for your skill level than your connection. And if they focused more on your connection to people over your skill, you would have more games where you don't get as much lag, unless your internet's just ass. But you would just have a more like complete gameplay experience, like that feels proper. Like because like right now, my brother, like when he plays this game, he lags all the fucking time. And I think it has to do with when he plays too. Like that's one benefit of playing it. I think in the morning is less people are awake on the internet, so it runs a bit better.
securing Alpha.
But I also would like to play in the evening though. Still, like I don't know because like the evening is easier for people to play on. Like usually people don't play in the morning. I've just gotten so used to gaming in the morning. That's just what I've always done for like the last few years. It's gonna change one day, of course. I'm gonna get me a job. I've been applying lately to different jobs. hopefully I get into one at some point because I've been in needed some money and something to do, you know, besides just doing what I've been doing.
Come on, stay with it.
But
Trophy systems up.
yeah, I would like to start playing more in the evenings because even if there is more lag probably around that time as the people on the internet, I don't know. I just miss the gaming when it gets darker. Which I actually have been playing some like PS3 and stuff in the dark lately. I've been as like if I ever just feel like playing some like old school Call of Duty, I'll hop on the PS3, and I've been doing that quite a bit recently, like playing some Black Ops 2 and World at War. Two of my favorite Call of Duty games. I mean, I wouldn't even say Black Ops 2 is one of my favorite Call of Duty games. Dopey, I swear. But I do really enjoy Black Ops 2 though. It's one of the like the most well-regarded ones in the community. So, also my reason I just said dopey, like he asked me if I think today will work. Like it's just 10 o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get on it or not. Because me and him are gonna play a Pokemon. We're doing a Soul Link right now on like Red or Fire Red Leaf Green. Yeah, that's true. Not gaming is like got the vibes are better, in my opinion. I don't know. Like he asked me just now. We do Soul Links and we do play Pokemon like on like emulators and stuff. Don't sue me with Nintendo. I literally already have Fire Red. I literally own the game, so it's not a problem really. If you own the game and emulate it, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm pretty sure.
Trophy system out.
Damn it! I hope it would ricochet off of that. No, we don't have it still. But he asked me just now if like thought we could play Pokemon today. He asked if I could play yesterday, and I said I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what it looks like tomorrow. And here it is. It's just 10 o'clock. Like we usually get on like later in the day, not like kind of like middle of the day ish. We used to get on in the evenings like couple years ago, but in recent times he's just been doing middle of the day because he's been doing some kind of project for himself, and it's made it to where he can't play in the evenings anymore. But, I don't know, like, right now it's still a little too early for me to tell if I can get on or not. So I don't know, I just had to stream this today, and I don't know just yet. Wait and see. Yeah, not gaming though is definitely a different vibe because I've been playing. So that's a great place to spawn where the fucking VTOL's gunning us down.
Check fire. Throwing flash.
Best.
Reloading.
These spawns are great.
Trophy systems up.
These are like cornered back there. We're gonna lose. I think we got a 100-point club too. I mean, I've been playing Dom too. I haven't been like not playing Dom, but damn, the team's not very good, I guess.
Switching back.
Finally got a token. Holy crap! It takes way too long to get tokens in this game right now.
Hostile UAV overhead. Alpha secure.
You're gonna have that car window crank. Oh yeah. Or the old school car window cranks. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
UAV destroyed.
Let's like destroy these Kennedy if we lose. Doesn't matter though. It's over. But I do really enjoy playing in the nighttime though. And also like usually like the game the hours like right for these newer COD games it doesn't really matter that much because you can pretty much find people playing all day long. But on old COD games you get like the best matches at nighttime because that's when like everybody's on. That's like your peak hours is like in the evening hours. Yeah, I literally was like me and the only other guy. Like our top guy was getting a lot of kills. He wasn't playing Dom though. He was just getting kills. All right, we got. See, these are all ass. I hate these. This is like why? This is a Sectrum's battle pass. I think this is worth $10. I mean, I haven't been spending a cent on this game in a while now. That is one thing I'll say I have been doing though. Like I have not been buying bundles, as I legit hate bundles. I have bought them here and there. I've actually bought a bundle or two on this game, like early on in its life cycle, because I thought it'd be 2 years Call of Duty, right? They found out they're going to transfer over and everything, but I'm sure people are going to be using more of the new shit that comes out instead of their old shit anyway. Because they are transferring everything over to the new game apparently, in terms of like the cosmetics. But like I fucking hate bundles. Like I hate them. Like they're like literally back in the day we used to have packs and they would cost you like $5, $2 or $3, $4, around that range, right? And you get like a camo and a calling card, and a camo goes on all your guns too. Like, and it was all just for that much money. Like, but nowadays you pay $20 just to get a one cool looking weapon or like two cool looking weapons. Not for any of your other guns, just those two weapons. You get a skin for your character. That's like kind of whatever. But it literally in Ghosts though, Call of Duty Ghosts, you could buy skins for characters. They didn't cost near that much for character skins. Like, not even close. Because that Call of Duty Ghosts was the first Call of Duty game to ever have customization on that level, like where you could like buy DLC characters and stuff. Because like I know Black Ops 1 had like it had like the face paint. That was it for that game though for customization. Oh, exactly. But the thing is, like nowadays you look at it, you're paying like $70, $60 around for this game, right? But the bundles cost as much like as if it was a free to play game. Like maybe that makes sense for Warzone, as Warzone's free, right? But the Modern Warfare 2 is not free. Anything but free. Like the game's not free to play. But they're charging you like they are free to play. And that's what I hate about it. Like they overcharge. Like I feel like here's what I think they should do if they want to keep doing bundles anyway. They should make, if you bought Modern Warfare 2, the prices for the bundles should be greatly reduced. Like literally like chopped in half or like chopped like literally make it 1/4 of what it used to cost. Like that's what I think anyway. Like maybe if you want to keep those prices for free to play players, whatever. But that'll cause people that maybe want to buy the game. And this might be a bad idea. I don't know. This could be a bad idea. This is just something I thought of just now, actually. But I was just taking it out completely or just slashing the prices. But like, I feel like that'd be a good way to get people to buy the game. Is like, make the bundles cost like way less for people who bought the game. But you get more bundle sales that way too. Like, yeah, you're not making enough money because your bundles cost less. But I don't know. I feel like you would get more people buying bundles if they didn't cost as much. That was some ass. That was some ass too. You've already paid $67. I'm supposed to pay more. Yeah, I mean, really. That's why I've stopped buying them. And plus, like, they don't do anything either. All they do is make you look cool. I mean, that's all it is. They don't do anything. Literally in Call of Duty nowadays, all the actual content is free. All of it's free. All the content's free. Oh, the guns are free. The maps are free. You know, all of that's free. Once you bought the game already, of course. That's great and all right, but then there's another problem there too. Really, the reason I said that though is like if all the content's free, there's no need to buy the bundles. They don't give you any kind of edge unless they start putting in. Or actually have been adding some bundles that are kind of pay to win recently. That kind of sucks. So that kind of takes what I just said out the window. But another thing though is like, I would honestly prefer them. Now you might hate this yourself, Ace Evolution, because I know you're used to just having the content for free, and it would honestly like the only unfortunate part about doing this, but it's split the player base in half because you have people who didn't buy the DLC and people who have bought it. But I wish they would bring back paid DLC because when we had paid DLC, we got a lot more with each drop of content. Like we used to get 4 multiplayer maps, 4 multiplayer maps, and if there was like a zombies mode or like an extra mode in the game, you'd get a map for that as well. Like I said, if it was a Treyarch game, you'd get 4 multiplayer maps and a zombies map. If it was Call of Duty Ghosts, you got 4 multiplayer maps and an extinction map. Of course, there's some COD games had their unique game modes. So in Call of Duty World War II, they had this mode called War in that game. Which that wasn't really actually a new mode, but it was the way it played though was new in that game. But you'd get a war map and then 3 multiplayer maps and then zombies map as well. So you'd all like I don't know, you got a lot more with each content drop, and that keep us satisfied for longer. But nowadays, at the seasons, you know, yes, you get a lot of content, but a lot of it's cosmetic content. Like, there's not a lot of actual content, right?
The enemy is taking the lead.
Well, that's one of the shitty parts of I want to die. They were all there.
The mortar strike on the way.
Also, I'm doing really bad this game. I'm at 10 different weapon now.
Friendly
Go for counter UAV.
I just
Marking
kind of got caught up in my speech just now. Like, I don't know, I feel like we got more when we paid money. Like, I would rather pay money for content if we get more of it. Like, I'm not going to pay money for what we have right now. Like, say, if they started charging, like, as much as they did for season passes back in the day for a whole, like, for just all the seasons, I wouldn't do that, because they're not worth it. But if they started giving us, like, the content we used to have for each, like, big content drop in the game, I think I would pay the money for it, but they won't do it probably. I think what they got going right now is just too good. Like it makes them too much money. I just really do miss the days when we got like 4 maps or more, like for a DLC drop instead of just like 1 or 2 nowadays. How? Yeah, bang for, yeah, definitely bang for your buck. Also, fuck this thing. My friend was gonna die. Like, I do a lot of battle passes. Like, I haven't been actually spending money on it lately because I've just been using card points that I had saved up already to buy it. But I don't know. It is like somewhat kind of makes you want to play more if you have something to go to work towards, like cosmetic items and stuff, right? Oh, I'm already moving, damn it. But I don't know, generally, it's all just cosmetic though. Like, I was actually, if I didn't have enough card points to actually buy the season's pass, I wasn't gonna buy it. I wasn't gonna buy this pass. But I had card points saved up to buy it, so like, fuck it, I'll get it. Just so it's something to work towards. And I believe I already have enough for the next one too. I think. I have to check this after this game. But, yeah, that's not my big Call of Duty answer. And I will say too, even though like all like the shit that's come out about the Modern Warfare 3, I ain't excited for it. Once again, it is a new COD game. There's something about a new Call of Duty game. It's kind of like a new Pokemon game, right? Like, people can say whatever the fuck they want about Pokemon and stuff, but I just enjoy Pokemon. And every time a new game gets announced, like a DLC for a game gets announced, like, there's a lot of new Pokemon that come out. There's a certain amount of like hype and a certain amount of like anticipation. Like, you don't get with anything else. Like, it's such a fun like time when new shit comes out for Pokemon and new Call of Duty stuff. Like, I really enjoy it. Like, when a new game for Call of Duty comes out, like, I don't know, it's just something. It's a feeling that, once again, like, just a new Call of Duty game, that's your new Call of Duty for a long time. That's what you're going to be playing for a while. Like, I don't know, it's a fun time. I really enjoy it. And, like, no matter what, like, even Vanguard, like, we would thought Vanguard was going to be good, though, before it came out. Well, I did anyway. I'm not sure about everybody, but I did. And I actually did like Vanguard a lot when I first dropped, but over time I started to realize what was bad about it and some things I didn't like about the game. Oh, he isn't there yet. So that's I mean, all those things are kind of like why I just really enjoy, like, it's like, I don't know, there's like, Pokemon has like I said before about the community and stuff, being upset about shit in the game, like, Pokemon has the same shit, like, people, like, I'm in a server with these guys I've known on Discord for a long time, and I only know on Discord, I know them outside Discord, that goddamn, they have like the biggest hate numbers in the world for Pokemon and stuff. Like, every time something comes out for Pokemon, it's just, oh, it's terrible, I hate it. What is this? This is dog shit. Pokemon's dead to me. Like, they just, and I don't know, like, even though they hate Pokemon now, they don't give a shit about it. They still like complain and everything. And like, I get, you know, you want to see the game get better. You want to see, like, you know, your favorite franchise come back to what it used to be. And I don't think it's ever going to happen for Pokemon, sadly. You know, it's just one of those things. They make too much money. They don't have to put in as much effort as they used to put in. So they're not going to. But I don't know, it always upsets me. Like, I'm always like finding good things to like about the new Pokemon games. Like, oh, I enjoyed this game for this reason. And like, oh, I enjoyed the new games. So it's like, you know, I feel like I'm having fun. Like, I'm looking forward to the DLC coming out. But like, the new Pokemon designs are cool to me. Like, there's some weird ones, but like overall, I think they're cool. I'm really open to like new designs for Pokemon. Like, some people see design and they like immediately hate it. Like, oh, this Pokemon's so fucking ugly. Like the new Raikou. They announced the new Raikou, and he looks really goofy, but I don't think he looks bad. He looks cool, I think, as well as goofy. Like I don't think there's nothing wrong with looking goofy either. Like I don't get why Pokemon have to just look like a certain way to these people. Like they always have to look amazing. They can't just look silly sometimes. Like what's so wrong about a silly looking Pokemon? There's a lot of silly looking Pokemon. I said that kind of fast. There's a lot of silly looking Pokemon, like goofy ass ones. That come out in every game. There's goofy ones from back in the old days. Like Pokemon's always meant to be goofy and stuff in a lot of aspects. But I don't know, just like people just have a certain way like they want Pokemon to be, and I don't know, like there's just no enjoyment in it. Like it's a hate like Debbie Downer party, but just such a dooming party like for the Pokemon. It's just like like it always like I always get hot for new games, but then I see people's opinions on the stuff, and I'm just like. Yeah, that's enough internet for today. Like, man, it's upsetting as somebody who just doesn't give a shit. Like, I just don't care. Also, we lost that point immediately, even though we were all on it. We're gonna lose them. We have to go on like right now. We lose. That's it. Oh, never mind. We got it back. Does that count? Did it shut off its flares? Yeah, no, they did show off his flares already. I'm gonna try and shoot that thing down for we lose. Oh my fuck. Can I please shoot the thing down? Did they get it already? They may have got it already. Yeah, it's whatever. I got 10 kills that game. Holy shit. That guy got 55 kills. How on earth did I only get that many kills? Yeah, if people don't like it, they don't have to buy it. And the thing is, they don't buy it either. They don't buy the game. But the thing is, what they do though, is that they keep up with it. And like keep hating on it, despite the fact they don't buy it and they don't care about it. They're not going to play it. Like it just literally just. I don't see how people can do that. Just hate everything and just stay hating it and just don't stop. And it's just like how I feel like you have to have a lot of negativity in your life for you to just hate everything like about something and just not find any good in it. And I think they do too. I don't know. There's times where I'm like, these guys seem like they're not happy with their life right now, and they definitely aren't. Like, they have a lot of times where there's shit on, they have to vent out frustrations and stuff, and I understand that too. But I don't know, it's just upsetting to see it all the time too. Like, there's just never anything good. Like, anytime Pokemon comes up in that server, those people, and they're not just them either, like, just the community in general, like, there's just never a whole lot of good to be said about the series. And it's just like no one can find any kind of good in it. And I understand like people are frustrated with where it's at, but it's just not going to go anywhere. And I think if you're playing Pokemon nowadays, and these new games are coming out, and they're not, and like they're more dumbed down, they're easier, they're not like as hard as they used to be, and you're hating it. You should stop playing Pokemon, the new games anyway, because really they're not for us anymore. Like they're not for people who want a hard game. They're for people that are new to the series. They want to bring more people in. They want to bring kids in and stuff. Like, they're trying to cater more towards kids. And I was a kid. The thing is, I don't know, something about... I kind of hate also how they've been going easier on the game. Because, like, when I was a kid, like, the games being hard kind of drew me in. Like, I know that kind of caused me to cheat back in the day, too. Like, I did get action replays and stuff. I don't know if you've ever heard that. I'm sure you've heard of those before. Good old action replays. I would use those sometimes as I just wanted to get through a game and have fun and not have to like worry about grinding or anything like that. Also back in that time too, I didn't really grind much either. I didn't know how to play RPGs back then. I would just play them, and if things didn't naturally level up the way I would just get bored and like they wouldn't. Like I'd just have really weird like unmatched, uneven teams in terms of levels and stuff. Yeah, action replays. But back in the day, like, especially with the first Pokemon, like, my first Pokemon game being Pokemon Platinum, when it was, like, new, like, one of the things that drew me in was, like, the game being so, like, and plus, like, that's back before you don't know typing very well either, which is really, really interesting. Like, you know, nowadays we know typing so damn well. Like, how do you make Pokemon hard now? Like, was all of us good old, like, fans who have played the game for so many years, like, a long-ass time, we know the typing is, like, the back of our fucking hand, like, there's some I get confused with it every now and then, like poison, so like fighting resisting, like I think they resist like poison or something like that. It's something stupid. If it's like bug, I think bug fighting was just bug type. I forget. That's one of the ones I forget a lot. But it's like, how do you make Pokemon hard anyway? Like, how do you make Pokemon a hard game when we know everything already? Like, how do you do that? Like, I guess there are ways of making it hard, even though you know all the top advantages. But part of the curve of Pokemon being a harder game is like learning the top advantages. And that's usually something that's only going to happen for new players. I remember back in like Platinum, like having times like where I would find out about a Pokemon being weak to a certain type and stuff. I'm like, holy crap, that changes everything. Like, you know. Like back whenever I didn't know about grinding either, like I would play the Pokemon games just not even level things up properly. Like I just use my starter a whole bunch and let everything else just sit in the back and not get leveled sometimes, right? Sometimes I get to a gym leader and my starter couldn't win. I always go find a mon in the wild that could win. I remember a memory specifically from Pokemon Platinum where like Crasher Wade. But I forget which gym leader he is in terms of like the number. He's the water type gym leader in that game, the water type one. I had to say that slower, but I said it super fast just now. But I remember specifically for him, I went and caught like 5 Gravelors or like 3 Gravelors out in the wild, that all new explosion, because I wanted to just get through him, as I couldn't beat him, so I had to go catch Pokemon to beat him. And I think it did eventually work. But man, I missed that time when you had to like go and like change your team and stuff to like win gym leader battles and stuff, or like, you know, just like try different things. But and you know, being an older fan though, like I know how Pokemon works now. There's never going to be many times, at least in the new games, where I'm going to be like I'm going to need to try and find a new strategy for being a gym leader, because, you know, I know how to play Pokemon, right? So, really the only place you'll find that nowadays is ROM hacks. People do make really hard ROM hacks nowadays, and if you really want a challenge for the Pokemon games, your best bet is playing ROM hacks or like fan games, as those usually have better challenges set up than the newer ones. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's just one of those things like where just people aren't going to find what they want to find in these games anymore, and part of it I think has to do with how everybody just knows how to play Pokemon now. Like there was a time where we were all new to it and we all didn't know how to play, and that was really, really fun. And yeah, the games were harder back then too, but they weren't as hand-holdy. But yeah, that's true. Like, yes, the games are more dumbed down now and easier, like more accessible, but they're still fun though. Like, there's one thing that keeps me coming back to these games, just like Call of Duty, like it's the same deal. Like, it's that you can't really get Pokemon anywhere else. Like, there's no other game like Pokemon. Yes, there are fan games, like yes, there are like there's Digimon, but Digimon's not quite like Pokemon though. Like, you know, it's not Pokemon. I've played a Digimon game. I played Digimon Survive, and it's a different kind of game. It actually kind of reminds me of a Pokemon Conquest a little bit in terms of the gameplay and like the way the battles work in that game. But it's not Pokemon. Like it does not play the same. It's not Pokemon. And also, like, there's like the familiarity aspect, right? Like, you know, Pokemon, I know Pokemon. I recognize those familiar faces, and I know Pikachu, you know, like all those classic Pokemon, like Bulbasaur, Gen 4, like Charmander, Piplup, everything like Starcalast, like, it's recognizable, right? I know these faces, I know these monsters, and I want to play with those monsters again, because it makes me, you know, nostalgic and stuff, and it feels good. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Did he, like, get me in, like, an assassination? What the fuck? That's so weird. So that's another thing, like, you just want to play with those monsters that you like and you know and love. So that's just kind of like, because these games are going to have them in it. Like, usually, like, nowadays how they're cutting the dexters and stuff, not having every mon in the game like they used to, it's a bit different. Maybe your favorite mon not going to be in the game every time. But generally, like, I have a lot of mons I really like. I'm not one of the people who's, like, really picky with the Pokemon designs. Like, I remember when Gen 5 was, like, people talk about Gen 5's designs, like, oh, look how bad these designs are. Pokemon's an ice cream. Oh, it's a trash bag with a Pokemon. Oh, like, I don't see what's so bad about that. Like, what's so fucking bad about making objects into Pokemon? I don't get that. What is the problem with that? Like, bro, like, it's different, it's unique. People are like, oh, Pokemon running out of ideas. I think it's more innovation. That's how I see it. So, I don't know, I'm not very picky Pokemon either. I'm not. I'm just like, bro, I like. It looks cool. It's a monster. He looks cool. He looks weird. I want to use him. He looks funny looking. I want to use him. Like I don't see what's so fucking bad about that. It just blows my fucking mind. And you can't tell people it's shit either. Like everyone has the way they think about it, and like you can't change people's minds or anything. That was a wonderful speech. No, I'm just ranting right now, bro. I'm just ranting. It's a chill stream. I'm gonna rant about whatever the fuck I want to rant about. Because Call of Duty and Pokemon are literally like two of the peas in the pod for me, like in terms of how the community feels about the game versus how I feel about the game. So it's like it doesn't like people who don't play these COD games and care about Call of Duty. I'm like, I'm buying the COD game. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. I'm gonna buy 2 copies. That's what I'm gonna do, just to make people mad. I remember this too. You want to know about like in terms of buying things that make people mad? I bought Fire Emblem Engage. People were making fun of Fire Emblem Engage and shit before it came out because like the character design. Like they thought the characters looked stupid and everything. They thought the game was gonna be worse than like Three Houses. I bought that game out of spot. Like I wasn't gonna get it originally, like right off the from launch, and I haven't beat it yet either. Like I played it again when it came out, and I just kind of stopped. But I literally bought that game when I did out of spot. Like I was like, fuck people, I'm gonna buy this game. It's gonna be good, and it is good. I like that game. It's pretty damn good. I just haven't had to play it a whole lot lately. That's like the only problem. I got too many games in my backlog. I really do like that game. Just people fucking hating for no reason, and like once again, I think the character designs are fine in that game. Like just because their hair looks like toothpaste doesn't mean it's fucking bad. Like people, like I don't know. Like yes, it's funny. Oh, toothpaste hair. Oh, funny. Like yeah, whatever, funny. But it's not bad. It's a fine design. It's not bad. It's recognizable. Like if anything, you're going to see that hair. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's Elier's hair, or whatever the hell the name of the character is in that game. I named my character, so it's not the name that they picked for you. It's not the canon name. I never use canon names if they let me name a character. So I think that personalizes your playthrough more. That's another one of those things about games. Like I know some people like play games don't name characters and they want to be the canon experience. I'm like, bro, what happened in having a unique gameplay, bro? Why don't you want to name your character? But yeah, man, I don't know. I just hate. And then that's another thing too. Like, you just stay off social media and stuff. Like, I just think to like, and I do enjoy scrolling through Twitter or X as they call it now. I do enjoy scrolling Reddit and stuff. But really though, I kind of wish I wouldn't, scroll them as much because I kind of hate. I see shit that I hate all the time. All the time. People are literally on the neighborhood watch of hating games. Yeah. I mean, no one wants to enjoy anything anymore. That's just what I feel like. It's just like everything's built on hate nowadays, and people like you're never gonna please some people.
Trophy systems up.
But that's my big rant about Pokemon and Call of Duty. Damn it. I'm sure there's other games you could use that same mentality for if you're an enjoyer. Like I'm sure Sonic the Hedgehog. But that's another weird thing though. Like I don't know, because I see those guys in that server talking about like they're big Sonic heads and everything, right? Like, and I'm not. I don't really care much about Sonic. I watch the Game Grumps play Sonic games. I don't really watch like I don't play them. I play like the original games. I don't play anything after those. But I do like, I don't know, I know one thing I do like about Sonic a lot is the music. The music's always awesome. I don't know, that's another one of those things like where Sonic fans are interested. Yeah, I mean, like whenever freaking Frontiers came out, everyone was like praising that game, like, oh my god, we got a good Sonic game, oh my god, and it's not even that good. It's decent. And the thing is though, like, I mean, if you want to enjoy the game, like, fine. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong if you enjoyed Sonic Frontiers at all. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things that just, I got that thing immediately.
Using drugs on
It is, I'm sure that like a Sonic fan could use that excuse for Sonic games too. Like they could say, "Oh, well, I just really enjoy Sonic." Like, you don't get Sonic with any other game. Sonic is very much just Sonic. You can't get that anywhere else. And once again, the characters, like everyone knows Sonic, everyone knows Amy and Knuckles and Tails. Like people know those characters, and they're going to want to play those games just for those characters alone. So it's like, no matter how good the game is. Like if you want to make the argument, like I'll play Pokemon. For the monsters, the characters, they're all familiar. I mean, of course the characters change every game, but like, you know, the Pokemon don't ever, you get new ones, but you always have those old ones too. You can always say, if you want to play, if you play in a Pokemon game, you don't have to use a single new Pokemon. You can use freaking like any old Pokemon if they have them in the game. I guess the only game you can't do that with is Gen 5's first games, Black and White. That game, every mon in the wild was a brand new Pokemon. You couldn't find anything old in the wild until post game. Which is kind of cool, because it kind of gives that feeling like it's a completely new region. Also, we're kind of close to that gold. I could try and get that gold. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to try doing this stream. I wanted to try. Also, how's the event doing right now? I think all that stuff done already. There's how many days are left? 4 days. Right now, Shadow Company's winning big time. Oh my goodness. It's kind of unfortunate. I actually do like the camo for Task Force 141 better, but that's fine though. It's whatever they want to. I mean, people are just playing Task Force or Shadow Company because they're pretty cool. For all the raids, bro. I haven't played any of these raids. I'd like to though. Also, I haven't played all these yet either. I played High Ground, I think, when it came out. I think that was new for Season 1. I haven't played much of these though. I'd like to play these though too. So they're different, you know, they're different. So let's get out of here. Let's play some Warzone now. That's those games. Let's go Warzone. Let's go featured. So I actually haven't played much Warzone, but I've been wanting to play it lately because apparently you can get you get more Battle Pass XP, rotation, resurgence, solos. So I've kind of secure your deployment. Okay, let's do this. Let's play solos. Because the good thing about solos is that you don't have to worry about your teammates getting pissed at you for being bad. So because look how slow I've been. Like literally, I've been playing for like how many? Like an hour now, an hour or longer, and like I've only got like only one battle pass token this whole stream. That's crazy. I'm close to the next one, but. Like I haven't got either of the new guns yet. Like it's ridiculous. It just takes way too long to get a sector done in this damn game. Also, I'm not sure. I think I might want this one first, the sniper. I might go for this one next. Oh, I see now. Oh, so that's interesting. I just noticed this. So you actually can go around now. So whenever we had these events done, they kind of worked as like a way to go to the next battle pass slots. I didn't realize that till just now. That's kind of cool. So that skin is really ugly. I think all the skins in this patch are pretty bad. I don't like any of them. I think the only ones I like are I like this one. I think this one's okay. This one's the one that I'm looking at down there is fine. Most of them are kind of bad. Ashika Island. You know, one thing I'll give Warzone, though, people on Warzone have been eating good this year. I mean, I'm not sure how people feel about Warzone 2 versus Warzone 1. But I know people didn't like it at first, so I'm not sure how they feel about it now or not. But they've been getting a lot of maps. Like, I'm pretty sure with Verdansk, like, you didn't get any other maps back when Modern Warfare 2019 was a thing. Oh my god, back when 2019 was a thing, like, you only had Verdansk, you didn't have any other map. So I don't know what class I should use. And you didn't get, Rebirth Island didn't become a thing until Cold War. And also, like, they didn't update the map to look like the 80s, which, even with the 80s upgrade it to look the same, kind of, in a lot of parts, but, it's almost done now. Where's this guy
Stand
at?
by for deployment to the war zone.
But and also the Vanguard I think added and then you had a whole new map. It was the Pacific. I forget what they called it. Caldera, and you also had the other map, Fortune's Keep, which I never actually even played Fortune's Keep, by the way. That map was in the game for such a small amount of time. Oh, that's fun.
Resurgence.
But yeah, I mean, they got 3 maps in this game already, and that's kind of wild for Warzone. Suki Castle. I'm gonna go for residential. The castle gets too crazy. I'm gonna go all the way over here. Someone behind me.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Sounds like they are. Also, I'm pretty ass at Warzone, by the way, so if I suck ass, I'm sorry. Get it. Damn it. B5. I would have this, actually. Diamond, for what that's worth. Take that, self-revive. Is that what that was? Yeah, it was. Okay. This is a Veil. That's actually a little better. It has more attachments on it. Damn. Inflatable decoy, I'll take that. Yeah. Some text. Plates. More plates. A pretty good place to find. What is this? What the hell? Didn't know that was a thing. I don't have any more tokens. I don't have any tokens. That was
Enemy
weird.
UAV overhead.
Never seen that before in my life. Got him. I also want to play more aggressive too, because I don't like playing Warzone. How I used to play Warzone back when Warzone 1 was a thing. I used to I don't know. I think one I have on's a little bit better. I used to just sit in corners and stuff in a camp. Like I used to not really play Warzone like, you know, aggressively. This is a big ass truck. It's an amphibious vehicle.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
That's nice. Damn. Did not think to be a guy look right fucking there. I got a lot of freaking. I got kind of lucky actually with So what did he find right here? Ooh, that's a sniper.
Use your attack map to hunt down the
Marker
rest
cell.
of them.
I'm not doing that. Screw that. I could put this. I think I would rather have a sniper on than just another full auto weapon. So is this not a full auto? I had it on single fire. Okay. So I would grab that again. I don't really want to be seen. There's a guy over there. Armor box. I don't really need it actually. I've been doing pretty good on armor right now. There's someone here. I thought there might be. Armor. That's more equipment. I already have I need this. Unless I don't need it. Munitions box. Mortar shot, sure.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
So I have a gas mask now too. I'm pretty stacked now. Let's do this real fast. Set it next to that. Another diamond. I don't need it though. I don't even care about that kind of shit. Oh fuck, what is that? Oh, that's one of those UAV towers. safe zone. Oh, I'm in it. I'm actually literally right in the middle of it.
We're detecting vulnerability in the enemy's network.
What was, oh,
Locate
it
their
blew
uplink
up.
stations and secure their intel before they go offline.
How did it blow up? There's not a guy there. There's nobody there. So I don't like hanging out here. This is a bad place to hang out. There's a helicopter right there. You wanted the helicopter? God damn it, a fly in my face right now. It's always a good time for a fly. K-ish. Stun grenade. Actually, I would rather have it. Let me just do this. Just for the funsies, you know. Joel charge? I actually would rather have that than the Semtex. I already have enough armor plates. Let's actually play the game a little bit. I hate when flies buzz by my ear. I hate when they get in my eye more. This is where I was just at. Oh, that's where I was just at, wasn't it? What's the data heist, man? Nobody here. The decoy.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I can use this one. He will deflate eventually though. He won't stay there forever until someone shoots him, which kind of sucks. But so there's an actual sniper. I don't know. This one has full attachments though. I got the money. Another one right here too.
Gas inbound.
LMG. I don't know. I'd rather not have two big, heavy weapons. I'm not getting the helicopter. Screw that. There's a boat over there. I just find vehicles are a bad idea in solos because people can just light you up. So I'm doing the thing I said I wasn't going to do, and I'm just hiding in the building. Let's not do this. I want to play. I don't want to hide around. This is boring. This is why I don't play all the war zones. This is what always happens. I just hide in a building.
Extract whatever intel you can. Time's running out. You made the top 25. Nicely done.
Oh, did I? What did it come? SQ-14, not bad. I mean, I don't know. Just I'd rather play with this though, really. There's a Claymore right here. For safe measure, you know.
Enemy resecured their network. It's over.
Okay. I'm not sure what that was about anyway. There's a circle.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, there is, huh? From where?
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
That door has a Claymore at it. He's somewhere near me. Oh, so this is Resurgence too. If we die.
Airstrike. Find cover.
Uh-oh.
Enemy counter UAV is active. Enemy UAV overhead.
Must know I'm here. You know something? I want to like go ahead and use. So whoever, if I ever die,
Copy that.
I don't want someone to
Mortar
take my
inbound.
mortar strike. So this is nerve-wracking. I don't like this. There's someone just hanging around here somewhere.
Enemy UAV active.
Watch your 6. Resurgence window is ending.
Oh, is it? So we're not going to be able to
No effect
saw him
on
back in,
target.
huh? I haven't even fucking died yet. See, I don't like this either. I don't like being out in the open. That's not good. I don't even need this. And why open that?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Gee. What'd you just say? If you can't have it, no one can. Oh yeah. Cluster mine.
Why
Fire
get cluster
sales
mine?
over. Adjusting prices.
Why do I do that? Shit. He'll think I'm still wondering now about that cluster bomb. That'd be really funny if that happens. It's a bad place to hide. That's probably not good.
Resurgence has closed.
Oh, yeah, no, I can
Second
spawn back
chances.
in.
Hostile dropping into the skies.
Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, I was waiting on it. I was like, someone's gonna walk into that like an idiot. Then I see my laser shit. Alright, I'm just gonna let them go that way.
Only 10 are left.
Only 10, huh? I hate this. I hate playing this way too, but it's close to the end anyway. I'm like right outside the UAV's range.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, I feel like most people are gonna already be in that circle. They're gonna be anyway. See if someone kills that guy standing there. Right, it'll hit somebody else. Oh shit, he came out. So I hate the laser. The laser ruins this gun.
Enemy UAV active.
This is gonna kill me. I already know it. True. He's gonna kill me. I already know he's gonna kill me. He already deflated.
You've made it to the top 5. Good work.
Got he. That wasn't him. I thought he left after that. I want to die though for sure. No one's going that way. I ain't giving you no time, bro. There's a button to reload too. Imagine if I win my first game on today for this. I haven't even played this. I don't even play this mode. Oh, is it moving? Is that what's happening? It sure is.